Hello guys, this is Pledge. I'm going to be showing how I ended my Q3. I know I'm releasing the video a bit late, but I just want to document it and for progression. So I'm going to be overviewing how I performed, but the last two videos just shows how I ended up where I'm at. On the last video, I actually blew my account on this video. I bought another account, and I'm going to be showing you guys the progression of which I made on buying the next account, the new account, and how I closed up my second quarter of the year. With that, let's get into it. So the trade that I took was actually on US 30. Actually well, after I bought the account, I reevaluated my performance and I saw that I had too many pairs, and I went away from having too many pairs to being kind of honed in on US 30, though I still trade GEO and EU, right? So if you are not caught up with everything that's happening, go check out the last two videos. You'll have an update. And I'm going to go over how I performed on this Q3, right? So right after I bought the account, I took my first trade. As you can see, straight mitigation. I was expecting this, though I was expecting price to open into the mitigation for me to be able to enter my buys, but I just kept my order in, right? So the lowest I was expecting the market to go was somewhere around this low, right? I'm not expecting them to take out that low in any way. So, and I was looking for this FVG, right here, and I'm strict on being on the 30 minutes, no 1 hour, no nothing, right now. And so that is working for me. So I was in it. This is the FEG of which I was looking to be, and though this week was kind of confusing, but I was looking to be taken in on this mitigation of which I did. Now the thing is, it may look like this went for 1:3, but it didn't, right? And mind you, I was risking 2%, right? 1.5% of the account. So I eventually ended up being taken out right here, right? Because once the order was filled and I went into profit and it was just 1 hour away from the 1:4R, right? I saw best to trail my stops, not aggressively, but just enough to say, if price decides to take me out on my full stop loss, and I'd be okay with it. So even though they took me out and still reversed and went for the full 4R, I'm still okay with this trade, of which I took on the 5th of June, right? So Monday came, the next trade. Monday came, what I was looking for was something like this, right? I was looking for something like this. Liquidity into the FEG. That's what I was looking for, but at the same time, so maybe a rejection or a block, right? But I was mostly my entry could have been on the liquidity sweep, but it was just above where these rejections, right? I'm minding these rejections right here, right? They could also be taken in. as you can see right there, for a reaction. So they eventually took this liquidity and almost fell on this mitigation. I would have, as you can see right there. So the lowest point for me for the price to come, it could have also came for this OB as well, but I was more looking to the liquidity, the FEG and the mitigation. Excuse me. Right. And what they did, they actually reacted well. This trade took me 3 days or 2 days, right? Then they went on and hit TP, right? Another trade of which I was looking to take. I was looking at this OB right here. I was looking at this OB right here, right? I was looking at this OB right here. And the mitigation of which I could have aimed for was already mitigated, right? So I was only looking for the OB. And the thing is that also this rejection, right? It's just one of those things you just pick up when you go on. But one thing I was looking for is the OB, and I opened my stop, made my stop a bit wide, right? Now, here is the thing, all right? So once the OB was hit, right, it almost took me out, came back and went into profit during Asia session. And I wake up as an Asia session is ending. And when I saw that it was the trade actually went into 1:1, 1:1.5, right? I traded my stop to break even, and I thought, nah, I'm not going to let it come back, and it did, which it took me out. And I was like, okay, it's fine, right? I'm not going to be stuck up too much on it, right? So then once I was looking for, and there was another trade I took on GEO, of which, as you can see, I lost maybe half a 1% or 0.75% or something like that. Then I made 1:3, then it break even, right? And here comes this one. And I saw there was 2 levels of which I could be looking to enter at, right? Which is this as well as this mitigation as of which we can see here. And on the GEO trade, I actually made 3%. You can see right there, right? I was looking for something like this. So I was also attentive of this FEG right here, of which is, that's why I actually put my order here. Then, and I put my stop loss around the OB, but I had another order that says if I get taken out here, another order will get filled, right? And my stop loss will be just above this high, because I'm not convinced that they might come and take it, right? Of which the first trade took my stop loss, lost about 1% because I was up and I wasn't far from passing the challenge, so I was risking less. And on the second trade, it actually took me in, and it went for 1:3.4, 1:4, of which, as I announced, I passed my phase 2 with it. Yes, this is where I passed my phase 2. This I had 1:3, right? 1:3. I made 6% on it. On the GU trader, I made 2%, 2% plus, which covered the losses that I took on this trade, right? So on the next trade, which was this one on the new phase account, so you can see it actually took me in, and I eventually just passed that account, phase 2. And as I announced, I was officially funded after passing that account. So with this, I'm going to be taking you guys on the my FundingPips dashboard for you guys to see. So yep, as you can see right there, this is the phase 1, right? I actually passed this account with only just 4 trades, right? Euro USD, I took a 0.5% or 0.55% loss. Then I took a 0.75% loss, of which is the trade that I showed you guys. Then this was the 1:3% trade. Then as well as GU, of which I officially passed phase 1 of the account. Now I'm going to show you guys when I passed phase 2 of the account, right? Then on this account, EU was a trade of which I closed out at break even, but it did actually go in my direction. Dow Jones, which US30, is the one that I only took 1 position, and I actually passed phase 2, right? And the one on DJ on Dow Jones as well, I just took it because they needed a certain amount of days that I needed to pass that account, right? So this is it. 2 wins, 1 loss, of which is a 14-cent loss. It actually took me only one trade to pass this account. So with this just going over my Q3, I actually saw a lot of improvements on taking well-defined setups, keep it simple, keep it easy for myself to read, easy for myself to understand, understanding the basic concept, just like the opens, the closes, right? I eventually just got better. Okay, we can only get better at this. There is no way that we get worse at it. It's just a continuous improvement, because we look for it, then we find it, right? So I hope this video is insightful, motivational for those walking the path, and I hope it helps you with figuring that you don't need all the concepts in the world. You just need an understanding of your own style and your own personality on how much losses you can take in a row, how much and not taking money off the table, right? So because of management and those stuffs, I actually used to trade wins a bit early. Now I'm able to just hold the trade for 3 days, 4 days. So with that, I just hope this video is insightful for you guys and for your own improvement, right? So I just hope this video helps you guys with your own journey. And if you see this video, guys, helping somebody else, right, feel free to share this video. And with that one, guys, till the next overview, till the next review, happy trading, happy profitability. We all can do it. Peace.